Hey there, Wildcat fans. Time for another one of our player interviews brought to you by CBI Health Centers in New Minas and in Berwick. And today we're standing by with the U18 Wildcats, and we've got Nolan Fowler with us. Nolan, thanks so much for talking to me.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, you're certainly no stranger to the program, but for anybody meeting you for the first time here, tell us where you came from, played minor hockey before getting here.
Well, I originally played from West Hants all the way through from like novice and Adam to Pee Wee, and then first year Bantam I made the jump up to Major Bantam here, and I played both years of Bantam here, and then played first year midget here. So yeah.
Yeah, tell me about your time with the Major Bantam Club before coming up to the U18s this season. You certainly had highs and lows.
First year Bantam was a pretty good year. We didn't do as well as a team as we thought we could, but overall it was a pretty good year. And then last year was probably one of the best years individually and team-wise that I think I had at playing hockey. I think we were 1 point out of first and finished fourth, so it was a pretty tight league, but we ended up going to provincials and only played one game, but it ended up getting shut down, but it was still a great year all around.
Yeah, and you were the captain on that team last year as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's, so you're clearly somebody that they were looking to.
Last year was, we had a pretty good group of guys. I think not just me, but I think everybody else was a leader in that room, and I think it was a pretty fun time anyways.
Yeah, well, you were somebody who, definitely, you were a leader on the ice, and in just about all ways, you certainly put more than your share of points on the board last year. Now you got to make the jump this year, go from U15 to U18 hockey. Tell me about that transition.
It's a pretty big jump. Usually you're used to playing 1 year older, but now you got 2 years older than you, and with being a first-year guy, they expect you to chip in as much as you can, and the first few games you kind of have an adjusting period, but after the first few games I think I adjusted pretty well, and I feel like I'm starting to play my game like how I used to be in Bantam, so I'm feeling pretty good right now, so just waiting for the league to come back.
Yeah, you guys were doing fairly well. I think you're right around the 500 mark, sort of in the middle of the pack. Although at this point it's been a month and a half since you've had a game.
Yeah, I think about that. Yeah, we didn't start off too great, but then in the last few games we started gelling as a team. We started playing our game, and I think it just goes to show that anybody could probably play in this league and anybody can win. So we're hoping that once we start up, we start where we left off.
Yeah, well, we're hoping to see you back up on the ice playing meaningful games as soon as possible.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about your skill set. What do you bring to the squad?
I'm a taller guy. I'm pretty quick. I like to use my speed as much as I can, and I like to score goals. Last year I scored quite a few, and this year I was expecting to score as well. So I just I'm more of an offensive guy, but as a winger I like to chip out defensively as well. So just try to get as much offense and try to turn into a two-way game as well.
All right, and finally, just take me a bit into that headspace. We talked that you guys haven't played a game in quite a while. What have you been doing to stay game ready despite this long break?
I think just coming to practice every day and staying at home, just constantly thinking and trying to keep in shape as much as you can, even though it's hard with these times with COVID and everything. But I think if you mentally prepare and physically prepare, you should just be good to go. And I think we've done a good job here practicing almost every day. We're pretty fortunate for that, having the ice time and being able to practice as much as we can.
All right, well, best of luck the rest of the way.
All right, thank you.